Hey guys, GameBoy38 here once again for Legacy Tech Stories. We're going to pick up right where we left off before with some of my favorite Pentium 4 machines. Now my last video of these really picked up. We got like multiple hundreds of views in like a day. So really awesome to see that people enjoy these computers as much as I do. We have more computers this time, but less of them are powered up because of unforeseen problems that I'll get to. Or they're just rehashes of other computers I've already shown. Like the first honorable mention, this is the HP Z8000. It has the exact same specs as the Compact X6000, just in a different chassis. All the same ports, the same motherboard even. So you can replace the parts with it very easily. I don't have this one powered up because I actually stole a hard drive from this to put into that compact. And this computer, this is a Tile Jetbook. I have very little information on this computer, other than I'm pretty sure it's a Pentium 4 based Celeron chip, which is in fantastic shape. I just do not have the right power plug for it. It's the same 4-barrel Clevo port as always, really, but it must be a different pinout because none of the plugs I have work. And interestingly enough, it seems to have no battery. Like underneath this panel is just CPU cooling. This is a hard drive. There's a CD drive here. There's a floppy drive here. So where's the battery? The only other place it could be is like underneath here. But that's a puny battery if that's the case. Holy crap. Even with a Celeron, it wouldn't have lasted very long. But yeah, I'm hopefully going to have the right power plug coming in for this soon. One from a Sharp machine. With hopefully the right pinout. So that we can have a go at that. And stay subscribed, by the way. Because soon we'll be doing an unboxing arrival kind of video for that rare Sharp computer on the way. For the first machines we have powered up, this is a Toshiba Satellite P25 with the original OS. It came to me like this. This is an incredible find. But this came to me shattered and broken. I had to replace the back panel entirely to get it to even open the screen properly. And these machines are not fun to take apart because the wires are routed everywhere. So they're not fun to work on, but they are fun to use. They have huge speakers. Like these are just the outlets. The radiators take up the whole side. It's actually incredible. So they sound good when they're not blown. Sadly, these are blown. So if I try to play a song pretty loud, it'll just sound static. Yeah, the right speaker is static. So when the speakers do work, they sound incredible because they just have so much space to work with. But sadly, this one's got blown speakers and the condition issues when I got it. It's something you have to expect with machines this old. I'm going to take a quick visual tour on the outside of this machine because I actually have two of them with me here. This is another Toshiba P25, but if we take a look, this one has the kind of rare video out ports on the back, the component ports. And the only distinction between them is the model. Yep, this is the S676, and this I believe is the S509, the lower tier model. This machine has a 3.4 gigahertz Pentium 4. I think this is only a 3 gigahertz. And this also has the GeForce 5700 graphics, but the graphics on this are barbecued, so we only get lines, so that's sad. And this one, take a look at the back, has just a printer port. So not as interesting. Everything else is the same though. We got the DVD drive up front and the battery up front. But if we take a look at the S676, up front instead of a battery, you have a TV tuner. These are uncommon. They're cool though. Just hope you have a good power supply, because if you don't, they're going to be shutting down randomly. Now up next is a random old gateway. Now you might think, what is this? This isn't Pentium 4. This has to be Pentium M or even Core 2 Duo. But check the sticker out. It is in fact a Pentium 4. This is one of the newest Pentium 4 machines out there. I am tempted to say it is the newest Pentium 4 machine just because of the modern looks. Like, it's not even bad looking. It looks much more modern than any of these machines here. Oh, rubber feet, still rubber in fact. That's nice. But yeah, this machine is a full-on Pentium 4, 3.06 gigahertz. And it actually is a very good power delivery system. I was able to get a much higher benchmark score of this machine than I did with any of my other 3.06 gigahertz machines. I don't know why. Just after cleaning it out, it ran so smooth. It's actually like not even slow. And we do have our favorite song to play as well. And that's all we're going to play of that, because these might be speakers, but no, not really. Alright. Other than that, this machine's pretty unremarkable. Base Intel GMA graphics. No frills. It's just a solid looking gateway from the time with the Pentium 4 in it. It actually doesn't even perform badly. It does have a small condition issue though, with the hinges. The left one is cracking apart, but that's to be expected for a machine this old. Ports, all modern, or more modern than anything else here, I should say. Yeah, just a little gateway. And you would never suspect this of being a Pentium 4 machine, but it is. It's actually quite fast for a Pentium 4 as well. Up next we have the loose hinges that are the Dell SmartStep 250N. This machine is not powered up because the screen is shattered, so can't get that to show a picture. It does work though. It's got a Pentium 4 desktop chip at 2.66 gigahertz, 2.4 gigahertz, somewhere in that range. And it runs pretty good. External screen, it is fine to work on. These don't pop up often, but I'm not sure you should bother picking one up, because they're just another old Dell machine, really. An uncommon one for sure, but they're not spectacular. Let's go ahead and take a quick preview of it. PCMCIA on the right, nothing else but venting. Back is a lot of venting and ports. Left is floppy and audio. Front is DVD drive. And bottom is, well, a bottom. It does have a pretty easy to access HDD bay though. So that's pretty cool. DVD drive off, and the HDD is right there. Pretty cool machine to easily access. But unfortunately, it doesn't show a picture, so I can't have it on for this video. I did go into more detail about it on my main channel's vintage benchmarking series. Next up, this is the pretty rare to find Asus Z81 Sp. I can't power that one on either because it just won't power on for me. I don't know why. I tried all the right power plugs I've got. It just won't even show a charge light. So I think the board is barbecued. It's something to expect with machines this old though. I'm pretty sure I'm going to be sending that one out soon for a trade or sale. So this may be the last time you see the Asus Z81. So we'll see if I can show you more of it while it's here. The other machine next to it has really heated up. So yeah, pretty standard assortment of mouse pad and the keyboard here. And the bottom of it is already unscrewed, so I can take the panel off and show you the innards. This machine is unique because it's a Pentium 4 machine, but it has an MXM video card. So theoretically, the best Pentium 4 machine because it's the easiest to upgrade. So it would have been cool to see this thing working. Also, I love the CPU fan. It's just a mini tower on its side and it vents upwards. Insane. Yeah, these don't pop up often. I'm not sure if these also are like a Asus A5000 or A4000, but the Z81 or the Z80 series in general is really cool. Big chongish machines. If you can get one that's working, well worth it. And I'll attempt to put the panel back on correctly, and when that fails, I'll do it incorrectly. Close enough. Built on Asus. Pretty barren machine, actually. Not very many ports for a machine this big. And now we have one machine left. The machine that's been singing the song of its people this whole time. This is a Clevo D900t. This one's got the Savior badge on it, so it's pretty cool like that. And desktop Pentium 4, 3.6 gigahertz. Actually pretty incredible. The specs of this machine. It's so heavy. It's like 12 pounds. I'm trying to lift it up at an angle. You gotta use all your finger strength. Yeah, I got this one booted up to BIOS because it's a common problem that the SATA the SATA controller on these just burns out. And even with the DVD bay mounted SATA adapter thing, it just doesn't want to read any OS disk I put in it. Shot some specs. This has Pentium 4 3.6 gigahertz, as I said before. And the video card is a 7950 GTX. So, best video card for this machine. And one of the best CPUs for this machine. Just, I can't get an OS on it. I'm going to have to tear it down completely. Like, actually see what model controller it is for the SATA controller. Find that exact driver and try that. Otherwise, I think I'm going to have to do a board swap because, you know, this is a very good shaped computer. I'll show you around. The back is all nice and silvery. Bottom, no dust, very clean. And everything's good except for the missing cover I have on my DVD bay mounted HDD adapter. It does have the internal SATA ports. Normally you find these with internal IDE ports, not SATA. These are very cool machines. I've had a number of these over the years in Alienware flavor and Clevo flavor. And now this one in Sager flavor. I love that silver Sager badge. But yeah, that's going to be it for now, if you guys enjoyed some of these gigantic Pentium 4 machines, part 2, you can leave a like, favorite, comment, share, and of course don't forget to subscribe as well, because I am going to be trying to get this machine fully working in a future video. Then I'll just have this machine like over here, and that's going to be our ending shot. If you guys enjoyed, leave a like, favorite, comment, share, and of course don't forget to subscribe as well. Thanks, Gambia. I'll see you all in the future.